This afternoon, I'm going to be heading down to London for what I believe to be my first Christmas light switch on. Now, the reason why I say I believe, and I'm not 100% sure, is because the invite was sent for a friend of mine, Elliot, who is a chef at Park Lane 45 in London, and he's invited me to their art tree reveal. And so I'm not 100% sure, but my assumption is, because the time of the year, and I know hotels like to experiment in particular with artists, and Christmas is around the corner, I've done the maths and I've decided that this is a Christmas tree light switch on. So hopefully I'm right, because I'm ready to get in the festive spirit. So we're going to be heading down to London for that. But also it is Belluti's spring summer press day, I believe. I would have thought it would be spring summer, which is going to be really nice to see because they've been doing some fantastic stuff recently. I mean, they always have done. Not recently, they always do fantastic stuff. So it'd be great to go down and check that out. And I'm also going to go down and shoot this brand new wonderful coat, which is by Johnston's of Elgin, and I just can't believe how much I love it. It's in Bracken, which is kind of like a combination of like yellow, blue, green. It just works really well with a lot of the colour palettes in my wardrobe. So it's going to be really versatile and I'm going to get lots of use out of it. It's also got a raglan shoulder, which is slightly more relaxed, perfect for days like today. I've teamed it up with a pair of white trousers, belt and knit. So yeah, and boots as well. So I'm feeling functional-ish. The white trousers in autumn, winter time is a little bit risque, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyway, I'm going to grab my bits and we're going to head down to London. Well, I've just arrived at Green Park and we're in the park and it's looking so autumnal here. Digging for his dinner. Ah, success. One of the most Christmassy hotels in London. Let's set up camp. Well, let me introduce you to Belluti's Spring Summer collection. As you can see, there's a slight Hawaiian inspired theme going on. We've got this silk shirt to the left, which has got Cuban collar. It's extremely lightweight, very soft. Then we've got the seersucker trousers that have got an elasticated waist on them. Excuse the Christmas tunes, whilst we're talking about summer. And then we've got a straight through waistline with a pleat on the side. So these trousers are going to be slightly wider on the leg, but very, very comfortable. And then here you'll see the sort of Hawaiian influence coming through with the traditional Belluti print with all of the shoes on that. And then they've also got some absolutely stunning knits, which will be great for the transitional seasons. You can see all of the beautiful detail that's gone into the neckline. And if we spin this around, you'll see that we have leather detailing on the neckline as well, which I feel like, is it Belluti? If it hasn't got screw toe or leather on it, I don't know. Just putting it out there. And then if we spin around here, you'll see that we've got the shadow sneakers, which are now available in 2 new colours, which you can see in the middle here. And we've also got some shadow sneaker inspired garments as well. So they've got this really beautiful woven textured knits here, which have got the quarter zips and again the leather tags on the chest. You'll be able to see you can actually fold away the jacket, which means that it's also very portable, really functional. So if you're going out and you're not sure whether it's going to be raining, those really awkward days in the English kind of springtime, this is the perfect item for those moments. And then they've also taken the foundation of the shadow sneaker and created sandals for them. So we've got these leather bound ones here, and then underneath we've got the shadow sneaker fabric on these as well with the leather tongue on the top. So again, very light, but absolutely beautiful, very well finished. So this right here is Belluti's latest launch, and this is their games collection. And that's not the official name, but they're a selection of beautifully crafted games and accessories. So as you can see, we have the solitaire set here. We have the cigar holder, which also has a leather cutter that comes with it as well. Then here, this is absolutely stunning. It's a leather candle holder, and they also do this in a champagne bucket style as well. And we've got dominoes, which comes in this really beautifully wooden cloaked, I feel like that's magnetic. It just pulls itself in. And you've got the leather dominoes, which have all got that patina in them as well. Beautifully crafted spin tops, I think they're called. I can't remember. But again, just absolutely lovely. A real extravagant and luxury gift, but they team up beautifully as home ornaments because they're just crafted to another level. They're absolutely stunning. And something that you won't be able to see from this perspective is all of these have got a nod to the boot or shoemaking of Berluti, which of course is the essence of the brand. And so if we were to just take a look underneath, you'll see we have the heel of the shoe, and that continues throughout the whole collection, which I think is really nice. And even if you take up this part of the cigar holder, you'll see you've got the continuation of that sole of the shoe even going on that. So everything has been thought of in terms of keeping it in line with the brand, and yeah, just very special. I think that this would look absolutely stunning in my office, so I might have to inquire about these. And the candle inside it smells absolutely delightful. But this is a great seasonal set. So if you'd like to go and discover more, because there is more on Berluti's website, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Okay, so we just arrived to 45 Park Lane, which is where this evening's event's going to be taking place. Let's go inside and check it out.
As many of you know, art is an absolute integral part of our story at 45 Park Lane. And this year has already seen 5 incredible artists showcase their amazing works at the hotel. Tonight, as we gather to celebrate the joy of the season, this year is extra special because it's the very first year that we will have an artist tree at the hotel. Creating this very special new tradition has been nothing short of magical and, yes, a lot of fun, right? Even though you're exhausted, I know you're exhausted with doing everything, so we're still honoured to have you all join us this evening. Hormaz is absolutely an incredible talent and such a special gentleman, and we're so lucky and honoured to have been able to work with you. So I am delighted to introduce Hormaz, and again, just on my behalf, say thank you for everything you've done for us. Thank you to everybody for your support, and I wish you and your loved ones an incredible, festive, fun-filled season. Thank you.
I'm lost for words right now, but I just really want to thank Lee. You have been my angel this year. So.
Well, the moment has come to officially switch on Christmas, and we are honoured this evening. As part of our tree celebration, we have 5 British incredible icons, and we have one of those true British legends with us this evening. This gentleman has had no less than 14 #1 hits, and I give great pleasure to introduce Sir Cliff Richard.
When I hear introductions like that, I can't wait to meet me. I was so thrilled when they told me that one of us was going to make all these images, and I guess all the images are people who've had hits in Britain at Christmas time, and I was so thrilled that you put me on top of the tree. And what's more, I look slimmer than all the others. I'm so thrilled, and all I can do. And in fact, forgive me, Lee, but I was once told when I first started the business, they said, if you've got something to sell, never miss a chance. I have my new album. And I'm here to present it to you. Thank you very much. And Lee, thank you, in fact, for having all this happen. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Now, what do I do?
Do a countdown.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 100. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
enjoying yourself, Barky? I see your tail. Well, I am just about to kickstart this week's Sky Cinema festive film. So I'm going to get stuck into this and I'll report back very shortly. Well, as you've just seen, on Sunday morning I sat down to enjoy another Sky original movie. It's been another fantastic year of Sky Cinema reviews, and the festive season truly embraces films, with so many nostalgic films and also so many new seasonal films for us to get into the festive spirit. This month's Sky original is Genie. So this film is based in New York during the festive season, and father and husband Bernard works at an auction house which is very successful, and it's called Flaxman's. With all good intentions, work and family life hasn't managed to find its groove, resulting in Bernard losing it all. His wife has had enough after he missed his daughter's birthday once again, and a second blow comes as he is dismissed from his workplace. However, as the old saying goes, when one door closes, another door opens, and in this instance, in the form of a genie. Played by Melissa McCarthy, the genie is absolutely hilarious, finding her feet in a world 2,000 years on since her last visit. We get to enjoy the journey of a friendship being born, and also the efforts to rebuild the most important thing in Bernard's life, which of course is his family. It's a great comedy with a touch of emotion and festivities. And something very special happened whilst I was watching this film, perhaps even an extended wish from the genie. But whilst we were watching, Lumi decided to take herself and lay down next to the boys in front of the fire, which, as you can imagine, put a huge smile on Lids and my face. Now, this Sky original is a great film to kickstart your holiday season, which reminds us of small acts of kindness and to treasure moments over money. It's a real feel-good film, and as always, if you'd like to go and check out the trailer, then do check out the link in the description box down below. Now, there are more films coming to Sky this December, and they include Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which is available on Sky Cinema from the 15th of December, and also May-December, which will be available from the 8th of December. Now, last month I told you about the Christmas collection pop-up, which is still running and very fitting for the festive season. However, there is a brand new pop-up, and it is the best of 2023, and it includes Black Adam, Breaking Point, Elvis, God is a Bullet, and Big George Foreman, which is the film that I reviewed in my last month's video. Do let me know what you're looking forward to settling down to over the festive holidays. I've managed to free up lots of free time to sit down and enjoy movies in front of the fire with the boys and Lumi, and so I'm really looking forward to that. But as always, if you would like to find any of the links to the movies that have been mentioned, then do check out that description box down below. They look incredibly relaxed this morning. Oh, and we've just interrupted them. Sorry, you can relax. I didn't mean to get you up. Open my big mouth. They did look incredibly relaxed. Sorry. They always get up and they've got dead legs, so you've obviously enjoyed it for a little while. Still feels so autumnal at the moment, doesn't it? Love it. Now we're talking. Such a beautiful morning today. Happy boys. Dobby. Barky. Good boy. The leaves are still falling from the oak tree. The sun's still coming through the woods. And we have Mr. Bolly with us. Mr. Barky and a tatty. Yes, the happiest of the doggies. Look at the teeth. Oh my goodness me. Yes, best friends. The boss. Well, I wasn't going to vlog today, but what Neil's just about to attempt cannot not be documented. There's the green. Oh, that's a ball in the wet. That's so close. Did you see it? No. To the left, it just plopped in the water.
Did it go in?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah, I've got it on video. Unlucky. Anyway, it's absolutely beautiful out here. Obviously, it's a little bit drizzly, but all of the trees lining the course are obviously all turning, so it's nice and golden. And then it's just in its most beautiful setting. We're at the Oxfordshire. Never played it before. I'm impressed. I was just saying to Neil, there's a sparrowhawk just there in that tree. Probably keeping an eye out for mice. You going again? You're hitting a 3 off the tee. And are you going to play it safe this time? Okay. Play it safety. Doesn't look like you're playing it safe.
It looks like the guy from Home Alone. You know the guy from Home Alone? That's what you look like.
Oh, I'm nervous. Ready? Come on, baby.
Oh, he's gone. Splash, splash, splash.
I've just finished off getting ready because today we're going to be heading down to London. I'm going to Daphne's restaurant, which I believe is around South Kensington area. It's an Italian, and I'm a guest of Malfi Gin, who are, of course, an Italian gin maker. And so we're going to be going down there today, possibly a festive vibe. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be a lovely day. The weather today is beautiful. It's super bright, the sun's out. We've had a few miserable days recently. Liz and I have been really busy filming the Christmas intro for her Vlogmas, and I think we've just completed that, so that's fantastic. So today I'm going to head down and meet the Malfi guys, and then this evening I'm going to be putting the pizza oven on. The plan was to always cook pizzas throughout the seasons, and so we're going to go out there, get it fired up, and I have a couple of friends coming over this evening, and we're going to enjoy a couple of pizzas and just have a good old catch up. They're my best mates from school, so it's always nice to hear what they've been getting up to. So anyway, I'm going to put the camera down and make my way to London.
Tried last year to get our speed limit down to 15 here in London, because we've been 20 for 3 years now.
Right.
And the way our mayor is restructured, it doesn't really bother me that much. But you can only keep a cab for 12 years.
Yeah, that's mental, and that's crazy.
So 2 batteries at 36 grand and 100.
Okay, well, we've arrived. A little bit late, but better late than never.
Bar party girl back in the day,
Okay.
and then just decided, I'm actually fine, thank you so much, I'm going to take my kids to dinner because this is more
Well, as you can see, we have just arrived to the row, and I'm making my way over to Edward Sexton now. Just about to pull up outside, so let's go and take a look at this suit. Okay, well, I definitely didn't just show you my suit, but I can tell you it fitted very lovely. But here's a nice look at Burlington Arcade. It's looking really festive at the moment. Very busy in London today. Well, I've just come home and popped the fire on in the lounge to start warming up this room. And I've also been very busy getting the dough balls ready and prepped. So they're currently proving. And of course, I'm also firing up the pizza oven. I find it takes a little bit longer to heat up during the winter months because of the outdoor temperature in comparison to the summer. So I've decided to go a little bit harder with the amount of fuel in there, and I've probably put 1.5 times the amount of wood that I normally do to get this kick started. So hopefully that'll be getting to temperature at a similar pace to what it does in the summer. If I quickly go down and take a look, you'll see that that is nice and loaded in there, so the flame's looking really good, and we are starting to see a little bit of white around the pizza oven. ceiling, which is always a good sign. So we're going to continue to allow this to get to temperature, and hopefully by the time the boys get here we won't be too far off getting the pizzas in. I've just realised whilst I'm editing this video that I didn't actually show you the goodie bags that I received at the Malfi lunch at Daphne's. They were very generous, and so I thought I would quickly share them with you. Firstly, the most bougie panettone I think I've ever seen. This is a D&G panettone, and it comes in this really lovely tin, which you can see here. Panettones are so good for sharing. Also, in this very beautiful limited edition bottle, let me show you that. This is the Gin Rossa. It has pink grapefruit in it. It's really nice with cocktails. And lastly, from Asoline, you can see here, I actually do not know what this is because it's currently wrapped. We know it's a book. Asoline do some fantastic books. They recently did the Destinations book with James Bond. They've also recently launched a book with Patek Philippe, which is a very well-renowned watchmaker. And right here we have the Amalfi Coast. I guess we'll have to open it up to see inside. So basically, if there was ever a book that was to inspire you to head across to Italy to enjoy the Amalfi Coast, this is the book. There is a lot of context in here, it's not just photos, so we'll have to take a look. But I'm assuming it's a book about the Amalfi Coast because that's what it says on the cover. Very lovely. So thank you very much to the Malfi team, it was very generous of you. And lastly, before I sign this video off, I've received quite a lot of press packages of late, and I've been sharing them on various platforms. So if you're not following me over on TikTok, do so. If you're not following me on Instagram, do so. But here, I wanted to quickly talk to you about a brand that I'm actually not familiar with, 8 and Bob. They've sent out their Less Essentials range, which includes shower gel, body lotion, aftershave balm, hand cream, lip balm, and shampoo. And just before I started filming this video, I quickly opened it, smelt it, and I was like, wow, that smells divine. And it has orange blossom, pear bergamot, and they all come together with an exquisite blend of Arabian jasmine, white musk, and neroli. And it just creates a really beautiful smell. And I don't often get massively impressed by the smell of shower gels, but I have to say, this smells very, very nice. I'm impressed. And so, packaging is really nice as well. Obviously, being green fits in really nicely with our interior here at the Millen-Gordon household, but here are the bottles with the pump action tops, which are very handy. It also has the safeguards in as well, which is good for storage because there's nothing worse than going to your cupboard and finding shower gel all over the shelf and floor. Not ideal. But yeah, I'm impressed. Made with vitamin B5, vitamin F, and cotton oil extract. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving these a go. Not used them yet, fresh out the box, but first impressions, the smell, the packaging, very impressed. They also have these really nice aluminium tubes as well, which I really like using these. I feel like they're just really easy to use. They feel a bit more premium, I don't know why, I think it's the material. But we have the hand cream, aftershave balm, very portable, very good for traveling as well, these sort of things. So some great stocking fillers here. But anyway, that is all we have time for this week. We have touched into December, which is very exciting. And I'm really looking forward to the holiday season. I think over on this channel, there may be 1, possibly 2 more videos before I shut the office for Christmas and until the new year. I'm really looking forward to having some time out, as I'm sure you guys are as well. But I'm also really looking forward to next year. I've had some things that have been coming in ahead of next year, and they sound very exciting. So I'm going to get lots of rest over the holidays, and yeah, it's going to be really nice. But we still have some more work here to be done. So I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday at 5 PM. I hope you have a great rest of the week and the weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday at 5 PM. Take care.